biscuits. World Malaria Day commemorated. UN Women conclude 5-day workshop. And Kasa making return to its flying status. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Jonathan Sibona. Thank you for joining us. The National Department of Health commemorated World Malaria Day at St. Peter Channel Primary School, combining education, fun and community spirit to raise awareness about how children can be agents of change in the fight against malaria.
The World Malaria Day was engaging, with students taking part in lively discussions, interactive quizzes and speeches centered on malaria prevention.
The malaria is called Anopheles.
The campaign emphasized the importance of preventive measures that captured the importance of sleeping under treated mosquito nets and eliminating stagnant waters around homes.
The young children, particularly because the young, children, it's at the learning phase, at the learning curve, where it's important they must know about malaria. They must know about what causes malaria. Time that it bites, they don't know what the effect it has on their learning and on their upbringing, as well as what sort of treatment services, how can they identify, know themselves that
The National Department of Health's Manager for Communicable Diseases, Dr. Petronia Kaima, says children are powerful agents of change, and by educating them, the message reaches homes and communities by helping everyone stay healthy.
Importantly, the message to the young ones is that they must know about what causes malaria and identify the signs and symptoms early, go and get themselves tested to prevent the malaria or to prevent the mosquitoes from biting. So as we have read, it's about talking to them about sleeping under the mosquito nest, about getting rid of cut the grass, the tall grass, getting rid of the ponds and all these. So
a grade 8 student from St. Peter's Channel Primary School also shared on what she had learned from the event, reinforcing the message that awareness is the first step towards prevention.
Some of them are like how to prevent malaria. And some are like, when we are getting malaria, we should go to hospital before the malaria get worse. We must prevent ourselves by sleeping under the mosquito net, empty the tires that are inside. We must empty them before the malaria cycle is being processed. We must clean our environment and make sure that no one gets malaria.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Through mosquito bite.
Meanwhile, World Malaria Day observed under the 2026 theme, Driven to End Malaria, Now We Can, Now We Must, highlighted the need for continued investment in the prevention, control and elimination of malaria.
The National Department of Health's Manager for Communicable Diseases, Dr. Petronia Kaima, emphasized the importance of awareness and the need for collective action to eliminate malaria.
Marks the World Malaria Day, and the main objective is it's a drive. Okay, we want to drive towards ending malaria. So the theme is basically to act now. Okay, to act now. We must all. It's a global call for everyone to actually drive towards act now to end malaria, because malaria is, in fact, it is treatable and it's curable, yet a lot of people suffer from it, yet a lot of people die. And so the aim of this is to drive now, so that we must act now to prevent and to eliminate malaria.
She explained the department's broader malaria prevention and elimination strategy and how the awareness campaign aligns with it.
Yes, the broader malaria department is like we have our national vision, the department, and then the national plan, which basically, in the pillar 1, it talks about community, engaging the community. So school is basically community want to engage with, so that they talk about prevention. Prevention is better than cure. As part of the national plan is to drive this elimination process. And with this elimination process is to disseminate the message, spread out the messages in terms of the advocacy, in terms of awareness. And during the awareness and advocacy, what are the messages do we give out? So that it's about health of individuals, it's about the health of the young ones. They take care of the health. They actually hear the right messages, follow the right messages, and know how to protect themselves, very importantly. And then how do they prevent the infection from happening? And if they do get sick, where do they go and get the treatment? So these are the key priorities for the government today, for the department to drive prevention. It's about prevention.
She said the campaign is a call to action for governments and communities to increase political commitment and funding to protect a vulnerable population from malaria.
Mosquito get bite our skin and we get our malaria. Okay!
Pakatambua National EMTV News.
UN Women concluded its 5-day workshop on young women's leadership training under the Women Make the Change program Phase 2 for Southern Region. The workshop was concluded in Port Moresby today.
The workshop saw 38 women from across the region participating with the aim to strengthen political participation and leadership by developing a strong pipeline of young women leaders across Papua New Guinea. It brought together emerging women leaders from different provinces to build their knowledge, skills, and network, with most young women being left out on leadership roles due to lack of capacity and efforts. The United Nations Women is conducting this workshop to mentor young women with skills to become competent in communities and to engage with the issues of Papua New Guinea.
The reason for this is to ensure that the young women, contribute to the development of Papua New Guinea in the future. So this session we are having today is one of those number of sessions that have been organized for the young women in Papua New Guinea to really develop those skills, and we will be taking them throughout the country in the 4 regions to get those different young women leaders and empower them with these skills. So we believe that in the coming elections or even in the future, where young women will be able to take up these roles, to come and vie for the leadership positions in the government, in the political space, and all those other areas where we think that women can play a key role in influencing development of the country.
UN Women Country Representative Peterson Mogula says with partnership from the Department of Community Development, Women's Association and National Council of Women, they will become the key pillars in driving young women to take on leadership roles. UN Women focuses on strengthening women's leadership capacities, gender-based violence, women visa security, and women economic empowerment, where in Papua New Guinea, the UN Women is focusing on mentoring young women on leadership roles.
One of the lessons that have been learned over the years is that the young women have been left out in leadership opportunities because they've lacked capacities and efforts that enable them to go to those levels. So we are here to say, no, we need to mentor our young women as early as possible, give them the skills they need, train them in leadership competencies. How do you mobilize communities? How do you engage in development issues of the country?
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, participants from Southern Region who have attended the Young Women's Leadership Training under the Phase 2 of the Women Make the Change program said the training has impacted their lives with vital skills on how to tackle challenges and be the voice of change.
A participant from the University of Papua New Guinea, who is also the Student Representative Council's female vice president, says the workshop helped her understand the challenges faced by women leaders. She says the training has also instilled skills to tackle those challenges and move forward.
Point that I would also want to share with my colleagues or share with other young women leaders out there is to always believe in yourself, and regardless of the challenges that you face, always come out stronger and don't let them define you, and to stay true to yourself. And you know yourself better than anyone else, so you don't let another person sort of project their limitations onto you, especially as a young woman leader. You know yourself better, and you know what your capabilities are, and only you get to pave your way forward in any industry or place that you're placed in.
Another female participant who recently contested the Alatau Urban Mayor seat says the 5-day workshop positively impacted her on how to be financially stable. She also urged other women leaders who may want to contest the upcoming elections to be financially stable, stating that elections are costly exercises.
There was a lot that I learned this week, and going forward, I believe that as a young woman leader, financial stability is everything. And for those of us who want to contest in the future and see politics as a career for young women leaders, I urge you to take financial stability very important for yourself.
Meanwhile, the UN Women Country Director Peterson Magula says the organization wants to see the participants going back to their communities by demonstrating the skills and knowledge they have learned from the workshop. He says in order for this group of women to develop leadership competence, they must first take up responsibilities in their communities and participate in initiatives.
We are going to be following them up regularly to see how they are doing, and also address some of the challenges that they're experiencing as they are developing those competences in leadership. So we think this training is timely, it is key, and we think that as we lead into the 2027 elections, these young women will be able to begin seeing how to engage into the different leadership, even in the political space. So that's the vision we see for these young women.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Police Minister and member for Kompiam Ambum said John Thomas Pundari has conveyed his heartfelt condolences following the tragic passing of Southern Highlands Acting Provincial Police Commander, late Chief Superintendent Mas Tuman.
Sir Pundari has extended his sympathies to late Chief Superintendent Tuman's immediate family, fellow police personnel, friends and relatives, acknowledging the significant loss to both the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary and the nation. Minister Pundari revealed that he had planned to visit the Western Police Command headquarters before continuing on to Ella Province, but received news of Chief Superintendent Tuman's death in the early hours of Thursday morning. In response, Sir Pundari set aside his scheduled engagements to personally address officers present, offering words of comfort and solidarity. He also pledged 10,000 kina on behalf of his delegation and the police ministry, noting that the late officer passed away while he was in Southern Highlands Province. While paying his tribute, Minister Feda challenged all police officers to be loyal to their duties and serve the people of this country.
You stand here proudly today to protect lives and properties. You are the one the citizens of this country find their comfort in. You are the standard bearers of the law. You are the face of the courts of this independent state of Papua New Guinea. Be loyal to your service without fear and favor.
He also extended his condolences to colleagues who had served alongside Chief Superintendent Tuman, recognizing their shared commitment to maintaining law and order. Sir Pundari further acknowledged the challenges faced by officers serving in high-risk provinces such as Enga, Ella and Southern Highlands. Minister concluded by encouraging police officers to remain steadfast in their duties despite the hardships they face. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
National EMTV News continues after the break with more local stories. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja, yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots. Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
I am Nathan Nagikus. Join me on the 10th of May at Sir Hubert Murray Stadium for the Mother's Day Charity Music Festival. To support the cervical cancer unit at Port Moresby General Hospital. Please do come along, grab your tickets now at any phone house outlet. Let's celebrate Mother's Day together. Let's go!
You are watching National EMTV News. The Papua New Guinea Defence Force Kasa CN-235 is slowly making its return to its flying status as it currently undergoes maintenance at the Air Transport Wing in Port Moresby.
As Kasa CN-235 rises to the air for the first time after 8 years, members of the force, including Chief of Defence Force Rear Admiral Philip Polevara, PNGDF Secretary John Akipe, and Air Transport Wing Commanding Officer Lieutenant Colonel Douglas Wawar all stood to witness the plane took off the land.
Woohoo! Finish work!
Today, Kasa CN-235 took more than an hour flight since its last flight in 2017, participating in various operations and service around Papua New Guinea. According to Air Transport Wing Commanding Officer Lieutenant Colonel Wawar, the Kasa CN-235 model was jointly designed by Kasa of Spain and the Indonesian company known as the original equipment manufacturer.
Maintenance work on Kasa CN235 is being carried out by the engineers of Air Transport Wing along with a team from Indonesia. Lieutenant Colonel Wawar said the team at ATW is working hard to prepare the aircraft for a ferry flight to Indonesia to undergo 7 months maintenance work before it resumes its usual operations. He explained once it completes full check and gets back to its flying status, PNG-owned pilot can fly. PNGDF has 2 Kasa aircraft among 3 PEC 750, and once they have completed all necessary maintenance work on CN235, they will move on to the next Kasa aircraft. Air Transport Wing Commanding Officer remarked, "It is a proud moment for the engineering team to see their hard work paid off." He acknowledged Headquarters PNGDF for assisting them to progress to the States. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The member for Day District, Desmond Paul Kipper, was sworn in this morning as a Provincial Executive Council member for the Western Highlands Province. Senior Magistrate Betty Jacobs administered the oath in the presence of Western Highlands Governor and PEC Chairman Wairapa. Member for Tambul Nibilia, Win Bakri Daki, and the rest of the PEC members were also present at the occasion.
Mr. Kipper attended the Provincial Executive Council meeting for the first time this morning after his election earlier this year. He was sworn in this morning by the Senior Magistrate Betty Jacobs in the presence of the Chairman for the PEC, Governor Wairapa, and Minister for Commerce and Trade, Win Bakri Daki, and the rest of the PEC members. Kipper said he is happy to be part of the PEC and he is looking forward to work alongside his fellow members and drive development aspirations for Western Highlands Province.
I look at this Lord, I make him, when in this seat time, and we go swearing law parliament, na mix him overflow, so in country blow plateau, but me come him overflow, so in province women and me feeling more.
Minister Daki, while welcoming his counterpart, said he himself has been in the Provincial Executive Council alongside Governor Rapa and the rest of the PEC members since 2022.
I can want the work on them as a Western Island. And our team is like a governor-wise team for, we are here for our people. We are here for Western Island people. So welcome home, come join me, want the same spirit, cooperate with them, work with them towards Western Island, our good province, our beautiful province, our good people, our humble people. We respect them. We bless our work under the Lord. So anything belongs to Western Island, we work for them, we deliver for them.
Mr. Daki says he expects Kipper to be part of the team and reinforce the development strategies and goals of the province. Adding on that was Governor Rapa, who also welcomed Kipper to the PEC.
The powers you have are all the same with all our PEC members, assembly members. You can take part in passing budgets or passing laws, any decision to be done in the Provincial Assembly, you are a member of it.
Governor Rapa concluded that Mr. Kipper can take part in any Provincial Executive Council agendas and assemblies going forward. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
A total of 47 students from the Asia Pacific Institute of Applied Social, Economic and Technical Studies were commended for their successful completion of studies in various fields, culminating with the graduation today.
The parents, citizens and sponsors witnessed the 12th graduation ceremony for the diploma students in general nursing, tourism and hospitality, among others.
We need great people and great workers. This country without great people would not go any far anymore. We've been independent for the last 50 years.
With the team moving together with the global trends to advance PNG achieve Vision 2050 dreams and aspiration, Mr. Pila encouraged the students to go out and serve with commitment, honesty, upholding the institution's vision and mission.
Build a door and open it yourself. Build a door. Not those who open, build it. I'm very glad that one of the programs that we offer in this institution is Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management. This year we'll be graduating the Diploma in Tourism and Hospitality. Next year we will have the first batch of Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality.
As a guest of honor at the event, Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Belden Nama thanked the institution, Governing Council and the staff for their efforts in providing this second chance education for the students.
Commitment to global educational partnerships and excellence. Our students, you are striving to be one of the best educational institutions in our country.
He encouraged the students to further on their knowledge, as this is a first step for them.
To the graduates, today is not the end of your journey. I want you to know that and put that at the back of your mind and continue to remind yourself. Rather, it is the beginning of a new and greater chapter in your lives.
In the history of the institution since its establishment in 2010, Minister Nama and member for Vanimo Green is the first Minister for State to attend the graduation ceremony. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Australian Federal Police handed over the keys for the newly built single-quarter barracks at the Kimininga Barracks to the Provincial Police Commander yesterday for the new recruits to be accommodated.
The representative for the Australian Federal Police based in Hagen, officer in charge, Inspector James Armstrong, while handing over the keys, said they are doing their best to provide the best services as they can to the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary.
It's taken a little while to get this sorted, but it's important to us that we only hand you the best infrastructure. We provide you the best equipment, the best advice, the best infrastructure. And not only is this one thing we've done for the Western Highlands, but we also have your command post, and then there will be a forensic centre that we're building.
The 21 new pass-outs will move into their new accommodation by today. This was as per the Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagom upon receiving the keys from the Australian Federal Police yesterday.
On behalf of the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary, Commissioner of Police, and all the senior executive management at Police Headquarters, I am indeed grateful for actually getting in possession of the keys to the state-of-the-art building.
While thanking the AFP, PPC Sagum said the whole idea is to have better accommodation for the new pass-outs.
The APB partnership, and I cannot express what I can, more than what I can say this morning. That these young men and women will now have a best facility ever in the history of Western Islands, that they can be able to actually occupy this property, but it also comes with, of course, something which they will have to take good care of.
He urged the new pass-outs to take care of the property in the next 12 months that they will be there. The contractor for the building, Atlas Steel representative Leigh Allen, thanked the AFP and the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary for the opportunity given to build a facility.
A quality Atlas Steel product. So thank you again. I hope you enjoy the facility.
PPC Sagum said the facility will be more like a transit home for the new pass-outs. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The National Department of Health has concluded its fourth and final consultation on the health sector chart of accounts, reaching agreement on its structure during two-day meeting in Port Moresby recently. The consultation brought together over 50 participants from National Department of Health, provincial health authorities and key partners to develop a standardized financial framework to improve reporting, planning, budgeting and accountability across the health sector. The initiative aligns with the government's public financial management reform agenda. Facilitated by officials from the National Department of Health Strategic Policy Division, the consultation included provincial health leaders and stakeholders from across the country. Key partners involved were the National Economic and Fiscal Commission, World Bank, Santos Foundation and Australia's Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade. Deputy Health Secretary Ken Wai emphasized the importance of facility-based budgeting to improve service delivery, including immunization coverage and maternal health. He noted that proper funding is essential to sustain health services and operations. Deputy Secretary Dr. Dora Lenturut Katal highlighted the link between financial reforms and improved health indicators, particularly in rural areas. The new charts of accounts is expected to strengthen transparency and ensure funds reach frontline health facilities. It will be finalized and submitted to the Department of Finance for implementation in 2027. Now we take a look at the Nest Fund Market Report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2306 in the interbank market. At BSP, your Kina was buying $0.2231 $0.3091 Australian dollars, 1.1828 euro, and 35.38 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed unchanged. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the SkillRise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. SkillRise. And by you like it.
This Mother's Day, don't just give her a gift, give her a dream. Mother's Day 44,000 Kina instant cash giveaway. United Finance is giving away 44,000 Kina cash prize to celebrate the amazing moms in our life. Promotion ends on the 7th of May and winners will be drawn on the 8th of May. To enter, submit your personal loan applications now at any United Finance Limited branches. For more information, call 7444-7220 or 325-1290. Make her day special. Enter today. Happy Mother's Day.
Daytech, the largest communication technology solution and services provider in PNG. We have the best brands and huge range of products for students, home users, small and medium business, corporate and enterprises. At Daytech, we have sound business practices and strong affiliations with some of the largest technologies in the world. We offer large range of genuine HP inks and toners at competitive prices with mid-range to high-end printers to suit your environment. Check out our special offers at our retail shops today. Daytech, innovative solutions, value services.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You are watching National MTV News. A young professional from Enga Province has challenged the Enga students at the Port Moresby Technical College to realize their unlimited future potential and to be nationalistic.
A young elite and who is a project engineer by profession, Smith Ano, has inspired students during the Port Moresby Technical College Enga Students Association orientation program, calling on them to become agents of change. The event marked the association's first ever orientation program after years of not hosting such programs, held under the theme United, Humble and Unity in Building Future Leaders. Ano stood out as one of the key speakers, delivering a strong and direct message about responsibility and national development. He told students that Papua New Guinea is rich in resources yet still lacks basic services after 50 years of independence. Ano challenged students to think differently and ask themselves what they can do for the country, not just focus on getting jobs. He compared PNG to other countries like Singapore, saying success comes from mindset, discipline and action. Ano encouraged students to work hard, stay focused and think outside the box to bring real change. He also pledged and committed 1,000 kina to support the student association, saying he understands students' struggles and believes in investing in young people. Ano committed to mentoring the students and helping them grow into future leaders. Meanwhile, Association President Joshua Ruben thanked all invited guests, saying the event was inspiring and proud moment for Enga Students Association in Port Moresby. Joel Mipari, National MTV News.
29 students supported through the Education Subsidy Program managed by the Mineral Resources Development Company graduated from the Papua New Guinea University of Technology during the university's 58th graduation ceremony held recently.
This 2026 graduating cohort represents the largest number of graduates since the inception of the education subsidy programs administered under the MRDC's Gas, Mining and Petroleum Resource Education Subsidy initiatives. Of the 29 graduates, 10 completed degrees in engineering and related technologies, 8 in business and finance related disciplines, 4 in communication and media studies, 3 in agriculture, 2 in information technology and 2 in natural and physical sciences. Among the graduates was Dr. Imen Ita Papa under the Mineral Resources Community Mine Continuation Agreement Education Subsidy Program. MRDC Chief Risk Officer Ms. Valentina Kaman and General Manager External Affairs Bartholomew Jacob. Mr. Bartholomew Jacob attended the graduation ceremonies to acknowledge the students' achievements and share in the celebrations with parents, graduates and families. Mr. Jacob said this marks third cohort of graduates under the Imbi Taguna Scholarship Program and MRDC is proud of the achievements to date. Paka Tambua, National MTV News.
Moving to overseas news, U.S. President Donald Trump says Israel's ceasefire in Lebanon will be extended by 3 weeks with the original ceasefire due to expire this weekend.
While the negotiations were underway, Hezbollah launched retaliatory strikes towards Israel. The militant group had no involvement in the talks. Donald Trump says the US will work with Lebanon to stop Hezbollah, but hasn't ruled out further Israeli operations.
Israel is going to have to defend itself if they're shot at, and they will. I would never say that they can't. It would be nice if they wouldn't have to bother with that, but if something happens, they're going to have to defend themselves, as you know. But they're going to do it carefully, and they're going to be surgical as opposed to beyond surgical, and you know, there's a lot they can do.
The ceasefire failed to completely stop the violence in Lebanon's south. Just yesterday, an Israeli strike killed at least 5 people, including a journalist.
This ceasefire was on shaky ground. Going into today's talks, Israel and Hezbollah had exchanged fire just hours before, but it does appear to be holding. President Trump made a last-minute decision to hold these talks himself at the White House and announced that the ceasefire would be extended by 3 weeks. It was due to expire this weekend. He also said he wants to bring both the Israeli Prime Minister and Lebanon's president to Washington during those 3 weeks.
We had a great meeting with the very high officials of Lebanon and very high officials of Israel, and we think that the president of Lebanon and the prime minister of Israel over the next couple of weeks will be coming here. They've agreed to an additional 3 weeks of, no firing, ceasefire, no more firing. Let's see. We hope that happens. It's not going to happen between them, but they do have Hezbollah to think about.
Trump was also pressed on Hezbollah's Iranian funding and said that Iran would need to cut off that funding as a condition of any deal with the US. On Iran more broadly, the president said that he could make a deal right now with Iran, but was in no rush.
The funding that Hezbollah gets from Iran, is Iran going to have to cut that off to do a deal with you?
Yeah, they'll have to cut that.
That's a must for you.
Yeah, sure. That's a must, yeah.
Mr. President. He refused to provide a timeline about when talks would resume or when the ceasefire was going to end, saying he's holding out for what he calls an everlasting agreement. He also pushed back on any suggestion he was under time pressure, saying it was Iran, not him, that's running out of time.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Ready for the world, so is your Kasa Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Kasa Visa card.
Advance your lifestyle with Telecom TV. Live stream movies, videos, news, and documentaries on the cheapest TV channel. Offered on fixed broadband service. Telecom PNG, always there.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
The boss picking in, he comes, son of the West, me no force picking in. It's gonna make you wanna change your name, and this is how far.
Hi Port Moresby, 04 here. Come join me on the 10th of May at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium for the Mother's Day Charity Music Festival. In support of the Cervical Cancer Unit at the Port Moresby General Hospital. Grab all your tickets at all farmhouse outlets in and around Port Moresby. And let's celebrate Mother's Day together.
Me monkey, I don't win, but let me tell you about the rest. Come around the grounds of
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The Western Province has taken a big step in growing rugby league with the launch of a new school competition aimed at developing young boys and girls across the region.
Western Province is moving forward to improve rugby league pathways with the launch of new school boys and girls competition. The Southfly district became the first to roll out the program with strong support from teachers, parents and the wider community. The initiative received backing from the Western Provincial Rugby League Board, led by the chairman Bina Gigiba and the PNG Rugby Football League through Development and Pathway Manager Saku Ank. Mr. Gigiba said the program is important as the province prepares a bid to enter a team into the ExxonMobil Digital Cup competition. He added that the support from the Western Provincial Government, led by the Governor Taboy Awioto, has strengthened the bid. Mr. Gigiba also reminded students that education and sport must go together, encouraging discipline and commitment. Mr. Ank assured students of full support from the PNG RFL in logistics and technical areas. The launch included uniform presentations and off-season matches. Both boys and girls teams took the field, marking a colorful and exciting start of the competition in Southfly district in the Western Province. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Street Kid Boxing Gym in Port Moresby has thanked supporters after the fighters returned from Vietnam, where they proudly represented Papua New Guinea in an international boxing event.
Street Kids Boxing Gym and Team Rakapeng have thanked all supporters following their recent trip to Vietnam for a boxing event held on April 19. 3 boxers prepared for the trip, but 1 missed out due to lack of funding, while 2 traveled and competed. Despite losing by split decision, both fighters went the full distance against Vietnam's top boxers in the main event, showing strong determination and heart. Coach and team leader Junior Kaukuraka said the results did not go their way, but the performance has opened doors for future opportunities. He thanked families, sponsors and supporters including Comlec Group PNG, Minister for Works and Highway Peter Chamalili Jr., PNG Sports Foundation CEO Micah James and the PNG Boxing Control Board. Special appreciation was also given to Tao Bowen's parents, Michael Donaldson and his wife Rebecca, Robert Hill, Tiger 7 Promotion, Walter Yagomina and other contributors. Raka said the team remains committed to developing young boxers and keeping street kids engaged in sport. He added that this is just the beginning for the fighters. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Announcing the Skill-Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Skill-Rise, and by you like it.
Buy Easy Pay with Telecoms.
simply top up and purchase EasyPay from your phone. Here's how to buy. Dial *775#, enter the meter number, enter the amount, press 1 to confirm, and receive SMS with voucher and transaction reference number. Great value and PNG-owned sure feels good. Drop in to your nearest telecom store or kiosk to top up and buy EasyPay. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Ready for the world, so is your Kasa Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go. Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Kasa Visa card.
Hi everyone, I am Anita and you are watching Kids Corner on MTV. The show just for you little adventurers. Get ready for awesome games, fun facts, special guests, loads of love, and not to forget our dress themes for each month. Whether you love to sing, dance, learn new things, or just have a great time, Kids Corner is the place to be. Catch Kids Corner only on MTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Papua New Guinea cricket continues to grow, with local coaches gaining international exposure as strength and conditioning coach Anthea Murray returns from Australia with valuable experience to support athlete development.
Strength and conditioning coach Anthea Murray says her time at the 2026 National Indigenous Cricket Championships in Mackay, Australia was rewarding learning experience. Murray worked closely with the South Australia Indigenous women's team, where she shared her knowledge and also gained new skills in coaching support. She assisted head coach Hannah Nowells with warm-ups including fielding, bowling and batting drills, describing the experiences both new and valuable. Murray said working in competitive environment helped her understand the importance of clear guidance and simple systems for player development. A highlight for her was seen 4 PNG Lewas players compete in the tournament, building friendships and connecting with other cultures through cricket. She said the experience showed how sport can bring people together and create unity. Murray now plans to use what she learned to improve athlete preparation and strengthen cricket pathways in Papua New Guinea. She also thanked Pacifico Sports, Cricket Australia and Cricket PNG for the opportunity. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
This Mother's Day, don't just give her a gift, give her a dream. Mother's Day 44,000 kina instant cash giveaway. United Finance is giving away 44,000 kina cash prize to celebrate the amazing moms in our life. Promotion ends on the 7th of May and winners will be drawn on the 8th of May. To enter, submit your personal loan applications now at any United Finance Limited branches. For more information, call 7444-7220 or 325-1290. Make her day special. Enter today. Happy Mother's Day.
Daytech, the largest communication technology solution and services provider in PNG. We have the best brands and huge range of products for students, home users, small and medium business, corporate and enterprises. At Daytech, we have sound business practices and strong affiliations with some of the largest technologies in the world. We offer large range of genuine HP inks and toners at competitive prices with mid-range to high-end printers to suit your environment. Check out our special offers at our retail shops today. Daytech, innovative solutions, value services.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Hi PNG, J-Rex here. Join me on the 10th of May at the Sehibet Mari Stadium for the Mother's Day Charity Music Festival to support the cervical cancer unit at Port Moresby General Hospital. Get your tickets now at Phone House outlets. Let's celebrate Mother's Day together.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby mostly fine, Daru partly cloudy with some showers, Kerema cloudy periods with drizzle and isolated thunderstorms, Alotau partly cloudy with rain showers, and Popondetta cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Momase region, Ley City cloudy periods, then some rain showers, Medeng partly cloudy with afternoon showers, Wewak partly cloudy, and Vanimo mostly fine. In the NGI region, Lorengau mostly fine, Kavieng partly cloudy with brief showers, Kokopo and Rabaul partly cloudy with possible few showers, Kimbe cloudy periods with some showers, and Buka partly cloudy then brief showers. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City partly cloudy with some showers, Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa partly cloudy periods then possible few showers, and Mendi, Tari and Wabeg cloudy periods with few showers.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 24th of April 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
EMTV